Had to make sure everything was okay. Best case scenario, it's just a check valve. Holy crap. Alright, but seriously, let's get back here and check this pump out. We got a call today from our customer, and he said that one of his features was off, his pond list is off, and we're going to check it out and see what's going on. So as we said, the pond is off, the pump's not running, but I'm thinking it's something to do with the smart control receiver, because I'm not even getting numbers showing up on here or any power, but his lights come on. So he has electrical power coming to this outlet, but this is not working. So what we're going to do is, I have another one with me that I use for testing, and we're going to test it out to see if it's just the receiver before digging down there in the reservoir and looking at the pump. Evan, can you hand me that receiver? Thank you. Pull that one out, and that one does come on. There we go. Plug it into the pump and see what happens. Any movement over there? Turned off again. Maybe something is wrong with the pump. It was working when it wasn't plugged into the pump, you know. Now the whole computer's fried. This was a brand new one. So something's going on with that pump. So we're going to test this computer on this pump. So Evan, we need to dig out a little spot down there. I'm not going to install the whole pump just yet, because I want to run it and make sure that this is not an electrical issue causing this. If it is, I'll go get the multimeter next and check it, but we're just going to test this down here in the reservoir real quick. Makes me think that it's a pump issue and not an electrical issue, because this computer is working fine. Now, let's see if our other computer will work again, just to see if we burnt it out or not. It did fry at that other pump, so we have to replace that pump. Let's see now. Alright. Well, there's our solution for today. They need a whole new pump, because for whatever reason, their pump is frying receivers, and it is no longer pumping water to the top. Ah! Yep, there's our 4 to 8. Let's see what's wrong with it, Blue. Check that good. Oh, impeller's stuck, seized up. Huh. So something caused it to seize up. Magnet's probably going out on it for whatever reason, but it's definitely seized. It's not spinning at all. A little Teflon tape for extra safety. So we're putting in another 4 to 8 to replace the last one. We're not sure why it went out, but as we know with any type of electronics or mechanical devices, every once in a while you just get a bad one, but the customer doesn't think that it was running dry. Everything seems fine on the electrical end that we checked. I think it's just bad luck. Always check to make sure the O-ring's still on there. That lines up better now. All right.
What's up, pond people? Evan here to do a little behind the scenes. Just want to show you guys this little tree hut that Braden was working in for most of that time, and also wanted to show you guys the finished product once we got that water up and running again. I started showing it off and noticed there was a lot of leaves, and this leaf clump was kind of the final straw for me and Braden as well, so we decided to go ahead and blow out the stream, get it looking good. Look at that power stance from Braden. But we wanted to clean it up because we always want to leave a feature looking better than it was when we arrived. So we got a lot of the leaves out. This one wanted to join the party late. Boom, there he is. You can see they're still falling, so we're not going to get them all out, but this thing is looking a lot better than right when we got here and right when we turned it on, and that's all we could ask for.
All right, we're here at our second stop, and the first thing we did when we walked up was take a look at the pump cord and plugged it in to see what was going on. And the first thing we see is it's just has this crazy bubbling effect down here in the vault, which is a good sign that either the check valve could be broken, the impeller could be broken. We don't quite know yet, so what we need to do is turn it off and pull that out of there. See what's going on. Best case scenario, it's just a check valve. Holy crap. Look at that. So the pump's not connected at all. That would explain what's going on there. Check valve is broke and pump's somewhere way down in here. Okay. So the pump looks in good condition. 1,000. So what we'll do is we're going to call the customer, ask him if he wants to purchase a check valve, put that in there and get everything hard plumbed better and get rid of this boot, because we don't want a boot in the vault. It'll probably pop off again. One weird thing is they had this thing, whoever put it in before, it wasn't long enough. It didn't touch the bottom of the vault, it was just hanging there on the pipe. That's why the pipe's all bent. We're gonna make sure to lengthen it out long enough this time. Jeez. I got that on there so tight too, it's not coming off. That's okay. When it's that tight, Evan, I'm afraid to take it off because it might crack the threading on the top of this because someone over tightened it. And if that's the case, we'll have bigger issues. So I don't want to touch something that somebody else did, really. This is fine the way it is. She's smoking, boys. Knock it back together. All right. So what we did is we changed out the check valve. That's all it was today. The pump seems to be running good, as we can see. So we put in one of the new dual union check valves to replace the old first edition one. The flapper was just broke, so now everything should work accordingly. And now we're just building it back so that the customer is happy when they get home and see their pond running.
What's up, pond people? Evan back again for some BTS. Not the South Korean K-pop band, but I just mean behind the scenes stuff. So we added a couple of rocks to the front. They're gonna have to weather. I was taking some final shots when I saw the stowaway in it, so we gotta get rid of that guy. But here it is, the final product. It's looking pretty good. It's always a little stressful when your water feature stops featuring water, but thankfully this was a pretty easy fix with the check valve. Both issues we had today would kind of go into the umbrella term of pump issues. Two very different fixes as you saw, but at the end of the day, we got two happy customers.